What up, guys? So, you ready? You guys know how you disconnect your transaxle? Basically the same thing as the 6-speed. Here's the. Doesn't look horrible. I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. Then start taking it apart, and I'm gonna show you how you take off your bearing. Right now, I'm removing the clutch. Not the clutch up. Pressure plate. Oh, there's my pressure plate, and I'm gonna show you guys how to remove your bearing. I'm gonna reuse it. Here's my clutch. Doesn't look horrible at all. Still has some clutch on it still. Still gonna run it. And then these are the factory torque style bolts. So I'm gonna grab that right now. And these are 55, T55. So I can break it loose. Okay, if not, grab a pry bar in a 22. Just like that. Something that'll just hold the crank. And then start remove these. Then you break them all loose. Then you can take them off. And you can see the rear mirror. It's probably been leaking. That's why my bell housing over here is all nasty. I'm gonna clean these out. I see some hot spots on here. I'll just replace it when the clutch goes. Alright guys, I cleaned most of the dirt and grime on the flywheel. I'm gonna reuse it. So I'm gonna grab some Loctite, put them on the threads. And the flywheel only goes in one way only. So if you can see that small hole right here goes to right here. Then grab your Loctite. Start putting on your bolt. Just keep putting them on. Then zip them down evenly. Alright, that's on. So I'm gonna clean this out again and I'm gonna grab the torque wrench. Alright, so it's between 53 and 56 foot-pounds of torque. Oh yeah, make sure you have your breaker bar on the crank. And just do crisscross. I like to double check. Alright, there she is. I'm gonna clean it again. Alright guys, if you're gonna reuse your clutch setup, this is stage 3 for me. So, you know how our cars is it's a pull type. Alright, I know you guys can see those pin looking things right here. So basically, you figure out where they are at. You just push it. You just need to be patient with it. Grab another screwdriver. I know it takes a bit to do. Here it is. I'm gonna clean it. Just clean it and go back on the vehicle. Well, it's cracked. No more clutchmaster. So fuck it. I'm just gonna run it. You're not supposed to. You gotta regrind it and stuff, resurface it, but I don't care because this is just a 03 engine and it's all stock, so I don't care. Go back on here. Let's go grab the eBay, Amazon cheap brand professional performance brands that everybody uses. Yeah, might as well just use everything new then. Yeah, guys. You can see the comparison. My clutchmasters. It's still good though. They ain't horrible dead, but fuck it. We're gonna use the 6-puck flywheel. See how she does. And then let's compare those ones. I can't get this thing dirty. Pull up here. So that's how she looks. Holy shit, that's crazy. Okay, I just noticed something right now. Now you guys can see that. Come on, focus. And it has the exact same the Vela right here. Same thing as right here. You can see it on this one perfectly. Not perfectly, but you can see it. This one you can't. But it has the exact same thing. It has the I don't know, that's PHC. This has the PHC right here. Exact same thing. That's crazy. And this is maybe it's the same shit. Honestly, maybe the only difference is the clutch itself. The the pressure plate is probably the same shit. So pretty impressed. So then I won't be afraid to use the clutch as much now. So let's go put the clutch in now. Too bad this one doesn't tell you which way it goes, but I'm pretty sure it goes like this. Then you grab your you know how the thing goes. There we go. How it goes again. Got that one tool. Put that on. Okay, I have it the wrong way. Where's it even going? Okay, gotta play with it. Alright, I messed up. Okay, put this in. Okay, because right here, these big blacks are crap. I'll show you in a second. You gotta flip, turn it as you can. Alright guys, I don't understand why certain clutches only work on certain flywheels. This doesn't make sense for me. So this is the clutchmax I bought for the blue one. And I'm going to remove it right now. I'm now trying to install my stage 3 clutchmaster. Does not fit at all. It sucks. So I can't rock the 13-pound. Might have to rock the 25-pound. Flywheel, so that's the 03 engine. I don't really care for it, so I want to reuse my clutch, but it's already nasty. So I'm gonna remove it. I don't want to bore you guys, so I'm just gonna remove that right now. All right, guys. I use their bolts, so I can just throw these away. Hopefully they're good style bolts. It doesn't have any. I don't know what kind of grade they are. And start cleaning the pressure plate. Any residue, just like the brake systems. You don't want no oil, any oil debris, grease on your disc and pressure plate. I'm pretty sure this side goes to the flywheel. No, other side. My bad. And clean. Grab the pressure plate. Much easier. And then you grab your little key. Trying to find the hole. When you find a hole, slide her in. Then grab your new bolts. They comes with your kit, or reuse your original ones, and then just put Loctite, and then get you the specs. When you're doing the pressure plate, make sure everything goes in evenly as you can. You don't want to be all effed up. And then, yeah, because I think that's what happened to the blue Tiburon. Like, it wouldn't disengage the clutch when you put down the clutch pedal. Make sure everything goes in smoothly as you can. These are 12s. Alright, we're gonna start torquing them. And they're 11 to 16 foot-pounds of torque. I'm pretty sure I got the B20, but 11. Fuck, I can't remember. Okay, 11 to 16, so I'm just gonna go up to 16. Just doing crisscross. That was on already. Alright, cool. That was on. Just double check everything. Yeah. Alright, so right here, everything's all flush. You can make sure it's everything is flush right here, not as much right here, but see that has a little gap right there. Hopefully that's how she looks. It's supposed to go. Then that's the pull type. Now you can pull out your little grenade thing, pull it out, and do not insert to the new one yet. I'm gonna grab the trans right now. I like to put a little grease on the shaft right here. You can put a little grease right here, ain't gonna hurt it. Put a little grease on the little fork ends. Then you grab the bearing. Alright. Trying to slide it in. Alright, slide it in. Just like that. You want it to be like that. Now we're gonna put it onto the back end. Alright guys, I put some, you could put block of wood, or I got these fucking weights on around here. So I put one here already, one there. Everything went straight, evenly. So I'm just gonna start putting these on. Like the bigger threads go on top. From the trans to the engine. And the finer threads go in the engine to the trans. Each side has one of them. In this side, got the fine threads over here. Then I'm gonna zip them with the Milwaukee. I'll get the torque specs for you guys. I'm gonna set these at 65. The 17s. And the 14s on the starter, and the other ones at, we're gonna go 25. And then you do all the ones. I'm gonna lift up the engine and stuff like that. Alright, I tightened these up to 25, these four. Then we're gonna start putting it on. Oh, I'm gonna put the CVX on right now. Let's see if I can install this. Probably easier just to remove everything. Alright, it look easier if you move the alternator. Moved it. Put it back on. Then I'm gonna put a little Loctite. Now I'm gonna put these two nuts into here. And then that's how she goes. I'm just gonna tie it up. Now I tie it up. Let's install this engine into the car now. I'm gonna clean up the area a little bit and I'm gonna put it in. Oh yeah, one last thing. There's the oil return, so it clears the starter. If you ever probably have to replace the starter, pretty sure you gotta take up the line, then remove it, because that's what I had to do. I had someone told me that these cars have an oil drain. Like if you have an oil drain, this thing's blocking it. And oil pressure, I'm pretty sure we can use these right here, these little marks. There's two of them on each side. That you can put. I'm pretty sure that's you can put that in the oil fill line. But I'm gonna be using the oil pressure system still, so I don't care. I'm just letting you know what someone else told me. If you're gonna use this one, yeah, remove the AC compressor. But little info I didn't know, and hopefully you guys want to know a little bit more. So let's go start this thing. Okay, I put everything back on. The book says between like 38 to 45 foot-pounds of torque on these bolts. Even these bolts, all these bolts right here, all 40. So I put my around 40 foot-pounds of torque. Now I'm gonna put everything back together. So one step closer. So I'm gonna start. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start putting everything, and I'm gonna show you what you do with your throw bearing. Tighten it back up. Then pull this. Let me grab something. I just hit it and then like ding. Hopefully it's in. So when you disengage, it goes. I don't want to break it. So you'll just hear like a ding sound to it. So hopefully everything is good. I hope. So I'm gonna start pulling out the wires. The hose is back on. Yada 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 right now.